As if we already don't have enough distractions in this life between the news, social media, work, the amount of marketing that we have flying in front of our face every single day. We now have football season, ladies and gentlemen, and I love football. I absolutely love being able to sit down and just watch a great football game. But because I love football, I can also admit it is the ultimate distraction in life. And I know that firsthand because about a week ago, I'm sitting there and I'm watching college football and I kind of just stall out for a second and I'm looking around and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I wonder if football was created to be the ultimate distraction from us being able to actually take the time needed to empower ourselves, to educate ourselves, to do the things necessary to become the best versions of who we can be in this life. Because just a month prior to me watching this game of college football, I was walking in the park, I was doing meditations, I was reading, I was doing things that were helping me absorb the knowledge and the empowerment needed as I go on this journey of, becoming my highest self, becoming the best version of me in this life so I can create the life that I want. And I'm sitting there, I'm watching this game, and it just got me thinking. Now, there's nothing wrong with football, and there's nothing wrong with social media. There's nothing wrong, with work. But it's what you allow it to consume in your mind, how much space you allow these things to consume in your mind. And I know personally, and this is absolutely true, that where your attention goes, energy flows. So I think it's important. It was a good check-in for me. And I think it might be a good check-in for all of you out there that, watch football and absolutely love it. I mean, we got Saturday college football, we got Sunday, Monday, and Thursday football. It can absolutely be consuming. But it's a good reminder as you're watching football to check in and say, how much am I allowing this to consume the space in my mind that I need in order to actually keep absorbing the right information, the things that are going to help me be a better version of who I can be in this life, right? The awareness of what it is we are trying to accomplish, not getting off track to the goals that we have. Even if it is, football season can change your diet at the same time. I mean, it's burgers and wings time, people. I mean, some of you like to have your couple beers while you're watching the game. But what if you are on track of trying to create a healthier life? And now you have this distraction and you get into an area where you're at a party and now you have to actually have some mental and self-control based on what you were trying to accomplish prior to football season beginning. And it's not only that, it's the time of year too. Like we have the holidays coming up. We have Halloween, we have Thanksgiving, we have Christmas for those of you that celebrate. This can be trialing time. This could be a time where you are going to be measured on your self-discipline, your work ethic, and your mental bandwidth of what you are allowing yourself to consume and how you're allowing it also to change your energy state. Right? I can sit there and I can watch my favorite team lose. I can also allow it to consume me for days if I let that happen. It is the most frustrating thing. We have no control over that. We have to relinquish the control of the outcome of the game. And that is also a good reminder too, because it's the same way in life. But when it comes to football, there's nothing that we have control over. We just have to sit and really just try to enjoy the game of football. Even if it is your favorite team and they are losing, it's a good way to sit there and say, what can I still take from this experience that's right in front of me as I watch football? Well, one, it could be a good reminder that, are you a spectator in this life or are you a player? Are you just allowing everything else around you to control the outcome of your life? Are you not taking the proper risks needed in order to get that next stage in your life? Are you staying stagnant? Are you staying in your own comfort zone? Are you not being like the players and doing the necessary things, getting into the gym, striving for success, working past your comfort zone to become the best ball player like they are you not allowing yourself to be the best player in your own life that you could possibly be? Or are you just going to sit back? Or are you just allowing yourself to be a spectator? Allowing everything else to influence your every move and everything you do in this life to where you are not making any progressional development whatsoever, right? That's what you could do. Football could be a great check-in. It could be a great reminder of how you are doing in this life based on what your personal goals are, based on your personal development, based on the thing that you want to accomplish so badly, the life that you truly desire. Are you working toward it? Or are you consuming the wrong things? Are you allowing the things, the outside things, the social media, work, football, are you allowing it to consume your mind so much that you are so distracted that you have stopped in your tracks from the progress that you have made and you are backtracking? This is a good time to do a mental check-in. It's a good time to allow yourself to really look deep down and say, where am I at? Where am I at in the development that I want for my life? Who I am trying to become to be a better version of me so I can have the life that I desire, right? And it's very important because this is that time of year. It's the ultimate distraction. And as much as I love watching football, and one of my hobbies is scouting, the football players and writing scouting reports and doing videos on them, I have to realize that my attention, my passion, the things I love to do is ultimately helping people. However that is, I've relinquished control of what that outcome looks like, but I do know that it is important to me that I create the opportunities needed or allow the opportunities to come my way and be open to opportunities so I can better serve others and better help others, whatever that looks like. And because I know that is my passion, I have to stay mentally focused to it. And I think it is a good check-in during football season to see where you are, because it was a good reminder for me. I mean, we're only a couple weeks into football and it can easily be consuming for me as someone who enjoys the game. But it was great. It was a good mental check-in because I would normally not think this way. I mean, a year or two ago, I would just be consumed by it. I'd be watching it constantly. I wouldn't be thinking about it, and I would just become brain numb to just watching this game. But it was great, the fact that I was able to kind of snap out of it, look around, and have a different mindset of what am I getting from this experience? What is this doing for me? What is it doing for me so I can better develop myself to better serve others? I would have never thought like that, ever. And so it was almost refreshing that I knew that I have become a different person even a year ago during football season, because my mindset is thinking in a different way. And I want to ask you out there too, are you snapping out of it? Are you, as you're scrolling the doom scroll through social media, are you snapping out of it and saying to yourself, what is this doing for me? What am I gaining from this? What is it doing to help me in my personal growth and development? If the answer is nothing, then you have to really identify that, what you are looking at is a complete and utter waste of time. I mean, it's not helping you, right? I mean, even some of the games I'm watching, I'm thinking to myself, as I'll watch my favorite team, but as I'm watching some of these games, I'm thinking to myself, what am I going to get out of this? Is there a certain person I'm scouting? Like, what can I take from this experience? And I think the spectator player thing was the perfect thing to just reevaluate and really identify that, it is important that we stay true to what we want to accomplish in this life. And it is important that we stay mentally tough to not allow these distractions to influence who we are, and not allow your favorite team, whether they're winning, and when they win, it's so funny because when they win, it's like, all right, and it doesn't last as long as when they lose. So it's interesting that as I'm watching my favorite team lose, Bears, I found myself allowing this negative mental state to kind of kick in for a minute, and I was like, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that this time. First off, them losing does what to me? It just puts me in a bad mood. I have no control over that outcome. I have no control of how they played. The whole thing was to enjoy the experience, whether they win or lose. Do I want them to win? Yeah. But if they lose, is it worth me allowing myself to lose control and allow them to consume my energy level? Like, that's not okay. That's not okay that I get to be in a bad mood because that team lost. So it's good to have a mental check-in. It's really good to see where your energy is going. You know, where your attention is going is really where your energy will flow. So are you putting so much attention and energy into things that are not helping you, and it's stopping you from putting your energy and your attention into the things that are going to actually help you grow, develop, and become a better person? So anyway, it was a good reminder for me, and I just wanted to get on here because I think it's a great reminder for all of you out there, because it hit me like a ton of bricks. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, no, I'm so appreciative of the life that I have and the growth that I've been maintaining and the things that I've been doing and the way that my empowerment and my personal education and knowledge, the way I've been able to better serve others from it. I don't want that to stop because of the distractions that life throws at us. You know, I think it was the Romans, it was called the bread and circuses, where back in the day, the Romans wanted to distract their people from seeing all the corruption and everything else that was going on. So they would actually serve them free bread, and they would have chariot races, and they would have the gladiator matches, and they would have circuses, and they would do all these things to distract the people from what was going on behind the scenes that was corrupt, and the different things that they did not want society to observe. So they kept them distracted. Don't allow that to happen in your life. Don't allow the distractions distract you from what's truly going on internally with you. It's important that you maintain, the progress that you've made. I mean, if you're watching this video, you are obviously paying attention to the things in your life that are important to you to help you grow, and trying to remove the things that are unnecessary, that are not allowing you to continue on becoming the best versions of yourself. So during this time, enjoy the game of football, but don't allow it to consume you, and take lessons from the experiences that you can have from it. And I promise you, you'll be much happier because you did so. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.